Oh, can you hear me? Test, test, test. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Saints. Your Bobcats are coming off of a 1-1 weekend last weekend as they took 5 sets to Augusta, and then they took 5 sets, or Francis Marion, I'm sorry, and then they lost in the 5th set to UNC Pembroke. Your Flagler University is on a 9-game winning streak when they've only lost 3 sets within those 9 games. Georgia College is back at home. This is about the 6th game this season at home, so I know that they are feeling quite at home and ready to hopefully get this match off to a good start. They did take a 3-0 loss to Flagler early on in the season about a month ago. I know that they've been practicing hard, watching a lot of film, and hopefully starting off strong here. To start off the game for us, Emily Long, a freshman, will be starting off the first serve of Georgia College. And first point goes to Flagler University. Number 7, Logan Garcia in for Flagler. And number 1, Rachel Parada, serving for the Saints. Good pass by Mollering. Set to the middle, a little miscommunication. Bokniak with the save. Tip from outside Flagler, and Emily Long couldn't quite get there. 2-0 Flagler. Parada is a 5'8" senior from Dearborn, Michigan. Serving for the Saints with a nice serve to Nicole Cohen. Almost had an ace there. Good recovery by Crowell. Good save by Crowell again. Outside attack by Bokniak, and Bokniak with the first kill for Georgia College. Great attack by junior Libby Bokniak on the outside as she goes back to serve. And Sarah Stewart, a sophomore transfer from Mercer University, subs in for the outside on the front row. Served by Bokniak, pass by Flagler. Middle attack by number 12, and that is in. An attack by Carly Redfern, an outside junior from Harrisburg, North Carolina. Gives Flagler University back the ball. Roll shot by number 12 for Flagler, pick up by the Bobcats. It's attacked by Crow, and she gets the kill. And Georgia College a 2-3 trail behind Flagler here. Tonight, we are honoring our Hall of Fame inductees. We have 2 former Georgia College athletes here tonight who will be not only celebrated here at the Bobcats volleyball game, but also recognized and celebrated tomorrow night. But first on the broadcast, I have Mandy Sibilski. Sibilski. I don't even say your last name.
It's okay.
Mandy, tell us a little about yourself, what years you played softball here.
I graduated in 2009, so I was here from 2006 to 2009. I was a pitcher for the Bobcats. And
you're a humble pitcher because Mandy has broken so many records at Georgia College and in the NCAA as a whole, Division II softball.
Yeah, we had a really good time. I had a really great group of people that I played with, and you know, it's kind of one of those things about team sports it's great to win an award, but you really share it with everybody that you played with, so they're all being honored with me in my head tonight and tomorrow night as well. So
I love that. How many of your teammates are coming back?
I think we have about 10 people coming back from about 4 different states. So
4 different states?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Who's traveling the farthest?
Really exciting. Actually, one of the catchers that I played with, one of my best friends, Shelby Williams now, is here from Arizona. She's here from Tempe, Arizona. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, you're having some, getting your. headphones back on.
My 9-month-old wants to talk.
To say, I wish we could have her on the camera. Mandy just had 2 adorable twins. 9 months now?
9 months old today.
Wow,
Today's their birthday.
Today. Oh, and they're adorable.
Thank you.
Well, Mandy, if you could go back in time and tell yourself back when you were here, would you tell yourself anything different? What would you encourage our student athletes to do during their 4 years?
I think, after graduation, the only thing you think about is, man, I wish I would have enjoyed it a little bit harder and paid a little bit more attention to every play and every game and every opponent, because once it's gone, it's gone. But, I enjoyed everything about my career here, and I wouldn't trade any of it for anything, so.
What is the most memorable moment you had here at Georgia College?
Well, somebody asked me that earlier in a paper interview, and I was like, there were so many moments, but one of my most memorable games was a region championship game that we played in my freshman year that went 16 innings. So I pitched, 2.5 games.
Oh, my goodness.
So it was pretty long. It was pretty memorable because it was very exhausting, but we ended up winning the region championship that year and going to the World Series, so that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And
oh, my goodness.
So that definitely stands out in my mind, but, there were so many great moments.
Well, we are sure happy to have you as a Bobcat forever, and thanks for joining us on the broadcast, and congratulations on being inducted into the Georgia College Hall of Fame.
Thanks, Caroline. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. We got one more inductee that's going to join me on the broadcast here and get to know him a little bit more. Well, everyone, I have Eric Sequeira on the broadcast with me now, as he is going to be inducted into Georgia College Athletics Hall of Fame tomorrow night. Eric played here tennis. Can you tell me what years it was again?
05 through 09.
05 through 09. And where are you from?
Brazil.
You're from Brazil. Okay, are you currently in Brazil?
No, I'm not. I live in Auburn, Alabama.
Auburn, Alabama.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, tell us about your time here at Georgia College. What's your most memorable moments? What's some advice you have for our current student athletes?
It was pretty amazing. Like, I think, it just I was terrified at first of coming, into a new country, new school, and not knowing what to expect. And I feel like Georgia College as a whole, the teammates, coaches, and faculty and staff and everybody was really embracing. And from the beginning, so I just felt like, a lot of hospitality, very embraced by everyone. And so I was just very thankful for everything I had here. And time definitely went by too fast, and but I'm super, super thankful for everything I had here. And I think my advice would be just to enjoy it, like it just kind of cherish each moment because it goes by fast.
It does go by so fast.
Before you know it, it's 10 years ago you graduated, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I miss this place.
Now, tennis, are you coaching right now? Do you do anything with tennis?
I'm no longer play much. I'm a physical therapist right now. So I coached for 5 years after college, and then went to physical therapy school, and then I've been doing that since. So.
Awesome. And you have some family that flew in for the weekend, didn't you?
I do, yeah. So they came special for this, so
wow.
It's really exciting. It was a little bit unplanned, but I'm thankful they're here, and they got to see my 3-year-old little girl as well as a result.
Congrats.
So I'm excited. So, yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, and once again, congratulations on joining the Hall of Fame. That is quite an honor, and we're happy to have you on the broadcast for a little bit.
Thanks for having me. I'm honored, too.
All right. Thanks, Eric. Well, thank you everyone for joining on the broadcast and listening from two of our just absolute incredible athletes. Not only were they incredible athletes while they're here, but just great friends of the university and accomplished a lot. Well, your Flagler Saints are leading 12-7 here in set number 1. I believe Georgia College has called a timeout, and we will be right back here. I think we were having some technical difficulties, so I apologize if we were going in and out there. Flagler University leads 13-7 here in set number 1. After coming off a Georgia College timeout. Pass by Morgan Overly. Tip by Emma Bogner. Good recovery by Flagler. Up by Overly. Tip by Mollering in the back row. Nice attack there by number 12, Carly Redfern for the Saints. Number 2, Rachel Mikovic is still back to serve for the Saints. Attacked by Bokniak on the outside. What a back set there, a little miscommunication. Saints, but good recovery. Up by Makovic, sorry. Nice line shot by Libby Bokniak. Gives Georgia College back the ball and the point as they trail by 6. Freshman Emily Long back to serve. Setter from Mooresville, North Carolina. Another hard attack by Carly Redfern. Tip, nice save by Mollering, and Bobcats could not get there. Point Saints. Number 1, Rachel Parada in for the Saints. And I believe number 7, Logan Garcia in the middle. Nice serve by number 1. Tip by Bokniak, and that is a kill. Good placement by the junior Libby Bokniak. Getting Georgia College within 6 points. Bobcats have got to go on a run here soon. That has been the hardest things for them this season. It's been a game of runs. Nice slide there by Logan Garcia, giving Flagler back the ball. Number 14, Kennedy Muff back to serve. Freshman from Bristol, Wisconsin. And that was an ace. Flagler has a really good serving team. They got 2 individuals that are in the top 10 in service aces per set, I'm sorry. Almost another ace there for number 14. Roll shot by Mollering. Good block at the neck by Bog. And that is a little too cross court. Georgia College point. Emma Bogner back to serve for Georgia College. Nice dig by Bokniak. Attack by Sarah Stewart. Nice recovery by the libero for Flagler. Tip by number 2. Tip by Crowell. Right side attack, Flagler. Right side attack by Georgia College, and that is a kill for Emily Crowell. Emily Crowell is a senior from Horsehead, New York. Transferred her sophomore year from playing at Armstrong University. She has a wonderful 3-year career here at Georgia College. Tip to their middle back. Right side attack tip. Nice up by Bogner. Recognize that tip. Another kill for Logan Garcia in the middle. Gives Flagler University a 7-point lead as they're reaching about the middle point here in set number 1. Carly Redfern back to serve. Serves to Bokniak. Set in the middle. It's recovery by Redfern. Back row attack up by Redfern. Makovic with a pass, and what a line shot by sophomore Sarah Stewart. Sarah Stewart in the last week or two has just really come into the player that I know she's been developing to be all season long. Last week against UNC Pembroke, she hit almost 500 with about 22 kills or so on 42 attempts. She had an incredible game the night before, hitting about 300 with about 17, 18 kills. Sophomore Morgan Overly serving for Georgia College. They trail by 5. Served by Morgan. Cross shot by Makovic. And that is out on Georgia College. What a cross shot by Rachel Makovic. A redshirt freshman from Decula, Georgia. Kayla Norelli back to serve for the Saints. Attacked by Sarah Stewart, up by Redfern. Cross shot there by Makovic. I'm just realizing that Flagler has 2 sisters playing together, as I keep saying Makovic. Number 6 and number 2, Rebecca and Rachel, on outside and right side. Served by Nicole Cohen, and that's an ace for senior number 10, Nicole Cohen. For Georgia College, getting them within 4 points. UC really needs to go on a run here to get this ball game tied up. Good recovery by the Saints. Free ball by Rachel Makovic. Miscommunication on Georgia College side. Looks like Emily thought Sarah was going to run a slide. Pretty critical point there for Georgia College. Need to get this ball back. Rebecca Makovic serving. And that was a, yes, so refs didn't notice, but up ref did. There was a touch on the Saints there in the middle for Georgia College point, as Jordan Mollering is back to serve for Georgia College. Nice attack there by Rachel Makovic on the outside, and Flagler back the ball. Tip by Libby Bokniak, and get the kill. Smart placement there by Libby on the outside, as Emily Long heads back to serve for the Bobcats. Good serve by Long. Outside attack, nice pickup by Jordan Mollering. Tip by Bokniak, up by Flagler. Nice recovery again, and that is a double on Emma Bogner in the middle. So nice cross shot by, I believe that was Carly Redfern on the outside for the Saints. Rachel Parada into serve for the Saints as they lead 22-17 in set number 1. Good pass by Nicole Cohen. Tip by Emma Bogner. Pick up by Flagler. Tip by Redfern. And Cohen couldn't quite get there in time. It's a nice placement by Carly Redfern, junior from Harrisburg, North Carolina. Redfern is in the top 10 in kills per set and kills in the conference, alongside Georgia College Libby Bokniak. Great kill by Georgia College, keeping them in this first set. Junior Libby Bokniak back to serve for Georgia College. Has got to get GC on a run here, as Flagler just needs 2 more points to take in set number 1. Good serve by Bokniak. Good recovery there by number 7 for the Saints. Back row attack by Libby. Carly Redfern with another incredible cross shot. She's got a really hard angle.
Now serving Kennedy Muff.
As Mollering couldn't quite get around it there. Kennedy Muff back to serve for the Saints. Pass by Mollering. Set to Stewart. Good recovery by Crowell. Roll shot by Stewart. Tip by Redfern. Good pickup by Stewart. Back row roll shot by Bokniak. Nice block, and Flagler saves it. Emily Crowell with a deep cross. Redfern with a heart attack. Good recovery by Sarah Stewart. And that is a carry. Well, they caught a lift on Flagler there. It did seem that she kind of held on to the ball a little too long, and that's probably where the ref automatically is going to call that. Emma Bogner back to serve for Georgia College. What a heart attack there by Rebecca Makovic as Flagler takes set 1, 25-19. We'll be back here in set 2. See if Georgia College can tie it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Float serve, and that goes out. Georgia College ball as Nicole Cohen subs in back row. She's about to serve for us.
Now serving, Cohen.
Nicole is one of our 2 seniors as well for Georgia College. Serve by Cohen. Tight serve and incredible attack there by Rachel Makovic.
Now serving, Rebecca McCoven.
Served by Rebecca Makovic. Nice attack by Libby Bokniak on the outside. And Georgia College a boost and just trailing by 3 points now.
Now serving, Jordan Mullering.
Jordan Mullering back to serve for Georgia College. Short serve by Mullering. Slide by 17. And number 2, Rachel Makovic, picked up on Emily Long and got the block.
Now serving, Rachel McCoven.
And that ball goes in the net. It's Emily Crowell comes in to hit right side on the front row, and Emily Long is back to serve. Serve by Long, pick up by Rachel. Nice touch by Nicole. Flagler now leads 10-6, set 2. Some other updates in the conference. Francis Marion University is playing USC Aiken tonight as they won set number 1, 25-20. UNC Pembroke is playing Lander University, and Lander took set number 1, 25-20. We'll have more updates on those 2 matches as we move on. We have Georgia College's first time out here in set 2 as the Bobcats trail by 5. Also, thank you for joining us tonight. This is our Dig Pink game. Tonight is our annual Dig Pink game for cancer research. If you would like to make a donation, please visit our page online at www.tinyurl.pink.
Georgia College marketing class is holding a raffle for a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. We've got the winning number here. 6946076. Report to the scores table, claim your prize. Also upstairs in the top corner by the entrance where you came in, you're doing the putt-putt contest for another gift card. Thank you.
And we are back after Georgia College timeout. Flagler is up 11, now 12-6. Set 2 off of Rachel Parada's ace. Georgia College has got to get out of this rotation fast as Rachel is quite the server in the conference, and for Flagler, their number 1 server and 3rd in the conference. And Kennedy Muff with the error. She was trying to send it over on 2. Libby Bokniak back to serve for Georgia College. Float serve by Bokniak, overpass by Flagler, pass by Mullering. Nice attack by Emma Bogner. She gets her kill here in set 2. Good serve by Libby Bokniak, and that's an ace. Ace for Georgia College puts them within 3 after trailing 5 after Georgia College timeout. Served by Libby Bokniak. Outside attack by Redfern. Nice hard cross shot, and Mollering picked it up. Good slide by number 7, Logan Garcia. Roll shot by Crowell. And the roll shot for Flagler fell on their own side. Georgia College point. Served by Bokniak. Cross shot by Redfern again, pick up by Mollering. Right side attack by Crowell. And that's a kill for Sarah Stewart. Great communication by Georgia College, and way to put it down by the sophomore transfer, Sarah Stewart. Georgia College now within 1 point, and Flagler University takes their first timeout here in set 1. We will be back in about 60 seconds. We're back after Flagler timeout. Georgia College was down about 5 to 6 points, and after Georgia College timeout, they've gone on a 5-point run to bring them within just 1 point. Libby Bokniak is back to serve still for Georgia College in hopes of tying up set 2. And Long couldn't quite get there as Flagler gets the ball and the point back. Their setter Kennedy Muff back to serve for the Saints. Good pass by Mollering. And good placement by Emily Crowell in that back corner. Still keeping Georgia College within 1 point as Emma Bogner hopes to tie up this set. Sarah Mangun up in the front row now. Tip and pick up by Long. Right side roll shot by Crowell. Attack by Makovic. Roll shot by Stewart, pick up by Mangan. Right side attack by Crowell. Pick up by the Saints. Attack by Stewart on the outside. Right side tip. Back row attack by Bokniak. Great rally we got going. Tip and recovery by Crowell, and that is out. Deep tip there by Flagler, giving Georgia College a point, and we're tied up. Joining us now on the broadcast is Athletic Director Wendell Staten. Wendell, how you doing?
Doing great, Caroline. Oh, sorry, a little too loud. That was the longest point of the night. That was incredible.
Well, I think we've had trouble with this number 1 mic, the one you're using. So
okay, all right.
See if Jimmy will give us a thumbs up if it's working.
I think that sounds good. Yeah.
He can't.
Talk to me.
They don't hear you.
I've been up there talking to some alumni, and so I haven't watched. Nice job by Crow right there.
So I think we might be having technical difficulties here.
You go ahead.
I think they can hear me. I'm not sure if they can hear Wendell. I think we got the thumbs up. They can hear you, Wendell.
14 to 14. Give me your thoughts on our play tonight so far, Caroline.
Well, we started out slow,
Yeah.
but this set two, we started off with about I think we're up about 3 points, or we were neck and neck, and that's just the key for us. We got to have a nice, honestly, I'd like to call it just a buffer room, to have a few point lead where it kind of relieves a little bit of the pressure. They seem to play with a lot more confidence when they have that.
Yes, agreed.
Wow, that serve dropped quickly. I thought that was going out too.
I did too. It really did. It just kind of died right there at the end.
And that's from a senior, Kayla Norelli, for the Saints. I remember playing her back in the day.
Oh, okay.
But she serves in the net, giving Georgia College back the ball. So anyone who was a senior I played with. So
Okay,
there's
gotcha.
two players over there on Flagler.
Gotcha. All right.
Nicole Cohen back to serve for Georgia College. Hope to get this ball game tied up again. And that is out. I realized about halfway through the first set that Flagler has two sisters playing.
Oh, okay.
Number 6 and number 2, the Makovics. I hope I'm saying that right. Makovics. They've been key attackers for GC. Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity there. We set that. They actually set that to us, actually.
Well, I appreciate anyone that goes up to hit that and not necessarily play it out. So
yeah.
I like the aggressiveness. Just got to come over top a little bit more. I think we got to start swinging away a little bit more. Both sides have tipped a lot.
Nice hit from the back row there. You are right. There has been a lot of tips all night. I agree with that.
Good pickup by Libby in the middle.
Excellent. Good block there again.
And Georgia College puts down the ball.
Caroline, you and I talked last week that was as good a blocking as I've seen. And
Yep.
and on Saturday, I think we had the same thing. Our blocking statistics have been really good this year.
Yep, they have. We've done a lot better at reading.
Yeah.
Reading the offense and setting up and communicating. There hasn't what a kill for number 2, Rachel Makovic, but we haven't had too many blocking errors necessarily, and then if we do, they adjust quickly and remember to press on the next one. It's really been attacking. We just got to attack harder. Attack by Redfern, and Cohen was there.
Well, I'll tell you, the game is just so fast, and a tip there, and then it's just, I'll tell you, again, I always say, it's the most athletic sport on our campus.
It is. And Flagler loves to play fast. Flagler loves to play fast, so we just got to keep up to speed with them as well. But
what do you mean by playing fast? Explain that to.
So they have lower passes, lower sets, therefore their offense is quicker. So it's gonna, when we send that over, that ball's coming back pretty quick after, as opposed to a higher pass, higher set, gets you set up on our side. So they're just quick.
So you have to adjust defensively against Flagler more so than other teams because their style of play is faster.
Yeah, our middles have to work harder on getting out on the outsides to block.
Right.
Because Flagler does set their outsides a good bit too, and the right side. So
right.
Yeah, they love to go fast. I mean, you can tell these sets are going faster than normal
yes.
too. I mean, it's 20-17, and it's only 7:52. We've already played almost 2 sets, so they keep the game going.
Yeah, 2017, and I think that's a 3-point run. It was 17 all. We just gave up 3 in a row there. And again, when you talk about that buffer, particularly this late in the game, but so key to see how we come out of this timeout. Can we pick up a point off of our first serve?
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to have a good, just pass that. The times we've been aggressive at the net hitting, it's gone our way. I'm all for, strategically placing your tips and everything, but we got to get to swinging more, because that brings the umph.
Right.
And we got Libby on the front row here who can bring that, and Emma Bogner is really strategic with her tips, so let's see if we can get this one back. The off pass by Cohen. Tip by Bokniak. And that is quite the attack by Redfern. See, now Carly Redfern has had quite the night. After the first set, she had 6 kills, and I think she's had about 4 now.
I believe Carly was a freshman of the year. I think her and Libby might be the same
Really?
year.
I believe that.
Yeah.
She's a junior.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was going to be one of those 2 that year.
Okay. Yeah, she's extremely athletic, just like Libby is. And I believe we were in the net.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had some miscommunication there on that. We had 2 people going for it, so that's 5 in a row here late in the set.
Yep.
Got to pick up a point here and get the ball back.
There's an off pass by Morgan. Good cross shot by Bokniak. And there's a heart attack by Libby on the outside. That's what we need right there.
Yeah, you're right. That's the first swing, hard swing we've had in a bit. You're right.
Now we got Emily Crow on the front row, and she can swing hard. Good serve by Long. Pick up by Cohen. There we go. Another attack by Libby Bokniak on the outside. Getting Georgia College within 3.
2 in a row for us here.
Yeah, these next 3 points are pretty critical here. Emily Long's a great consistent server for us too, so I like this rotation we're in.
Good serve.
Good up by Long. High pass, but it's up. And Emily Crow with a double.
Yeah, that ball was well past the flag. That's a hard ball to set back again too there. Crow kind of came up and was that's a tough ball.
Yeah.
It's a tough ball. All right, so Bobcats down 4, 23-19 as a little towel break there.
I will say that I'm having some nostalgia tonight. Emily Long is wearing number 15 tonight, as I was Caroline Long wearing number 15 back in the day.
Right. How about that? Well,
so
apparently that's the long last
number.
name has to wear 15, and they have to be from North Carolina.
There you go. She is from North Carolina as well. So we got, she's typically number 13, but has to be 15 tonight. Not 13, number 19 usually, but that's a good serve and up by Mullering. Roll shot by Redfern. Good pickup by Long. Swing by Crow. Mullering has been great on defense tonight. And roll shot falls on Flagler's side. Georgia College point.
Caroline, you indicated a minute ago with the rotation, you like that rotation. What do you like about it? And as Sarah Mangum comes in the game, what were you saying? What do you like about that?
I mean, you had some pretty strong players. I mean, you had Emily Crow on the front, a senior. You had Libby Bokniak on the outside, Emma Bogner in the middle. You had Nicole Cohen in the back. We had all juniors, seniors out there. I think it's a strong rotation for us with our hitters on the front row, having the 3 options. And Emily Long's a very great server too, so.
Yeah. That's a nice hit there by Flagler. I thought that ball was going out, but it really dropped quickly. Down 24-20, game point here.
Their setters back to serve, Kennedy Muff. Pass by Mullering. Tip by Stewart, and it drops right down the middle. See, now that's a very smart tip right there. She knew they had their block up on her.
Now last Friday, Sarah had that incredible game, and she followed up Saturday with the same performance, Caroline.
I mean, she hit 500.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, every ball was just falling perfectly. She has really, really upped up her game. That was a good spot by Crow.
Oh.
What a roll shot by Flagler, and they take set 2, 25-21.
Caroline, that was a roll shot that went at about a 179-degree angle.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Well, number 12, Carly Redford for them too, hits that cross shot right in front of that 10-foot line, and that is hard to pick up. Now we have adjusted quite a few times on Carly Redford.
So we got a good match, very, very close. We'll get the numbers here as we head to a break, but a very, very close match. Flagler just a little bit ahead of us tonight so far. We'll see if we can't take this thing to a third, make them at least play 4. And so we'll be right back here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network in about 4 minutes, and we'll have some statistics for you during the break.
And we're back, set 3, as Georgia College trails 0-2 against Flagler University. key leaders here. Flagler University, Carly Redfern with 11 kills. Kennedy Muff with 22 assists. 2 Saints, Kaylin Orelli and Rebecca Makovic have 10 digs. And Rebecca Makovic has 2 block assists. Emily Long here to kick off set 3. As the Saints get a kill, 1-0 lead. For Georgia College, Libby Bokniak has 9 kills. Emily Long, 21 assists. Jordan Mullering, 11 digs. And Libby Bokniak and Emma Bogner both with a block. Rachel Parada back to serve for the Saints. She's 3rd in the conference for kills. I'm sorry, service aces. And that falls on Flagler's side, Georgia College block. Great communication by the Bobcats at the net. Georgia College has got to win this set to stay in this game. Pass by Redfern. Good roll shot by Redfern as well, and pick up by Stewart. Bokniak with attack on that back row. Logan Garcia on the slide. And what a spot by Kennedy Muff for the Saints to give them back the point in the ball. And a kill for Emma Bogner in the middle. Rachel Makovic couldn't get her hands quite around the tip. Good serve by Emma Bogner. And that is an ace for Emma Bogner. As our athletic director, Wendell Staten's back on the broadcast with us. Georgia College with a 3-2 lead early on in set 3. What do you think is key for us this set?
Well, you know, we've talked about it during the break. We have to limit the lulls that we have. You know,
Yep.
the 4-point runs that we're giving up. Really, it's been our Achilles heel.
Yep, it has been. There's an extra block by Logan Garcia.
Yeah, that ball was just kind of floating right there on top of the net there.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think getting off to a good start is so positive for us now.
Yep.
Well, go ahead.
Also, the net, I mean, you got 4 players on this court that are in the top 10 in blocks per set. So, you know, the net's going to be a hard battle on both sides. So really, you know, hitting around the block, tipping around the block, I think both teams are doing well at doing that.
Yeah, very close game. You know, small margin for error. I noticed we had 8 hitting errors last game, and they had 5. That's you know, we lost by 4, I think. Oh,
Yes.
nice touch there.
That was a nice touch. Number 10, Sarah Shark. This is her first time hitting the court tonight. It's a nice up by their libero. Good pass by Bokniak. Tip by Mangan. Great right side tap by Rebecca Makovic. Just got to connect more on our block there.
You said Rebecca and her sister, I believe, play here.
Yeah, Rebecca and Rachel
right.
Makovic. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, number 2 and number 6. So outside and right side up for the Saints right now. I was wondering why I kept saying that last name, and then I realized that's some serious. Wow, this is nice up by the Saints. Good attack by Stewart, blocked by Flagler. Take a 6-4 lead in set 3.
Yeah, so here's again one of those runs when you start to get separation of more than 2 points. So let's see if we can't get this one right back here and maybe make a little run of our own.
And that was out. That was a good spot. They love the cross shot.
Yeah, and again, it's that roll shot there. But that's not a common shot, so
No.
you're not used to defending that. I think it's an excellent play.
It takes a lot of control. So that's why, I mean, if your set's kind of not there, it's really hard to control that. So it's a really smart strategic move. Good up by Mollering. And Bokniak uses their block as they tie this up 6-6.
Point run by us there. See if we can't go on a little run here with Nicole serving.
Yep, she's a very consistent server. Hard attack there by Rebecca Makovic on the right side.
That was good pass, good set, good hard swing there.
That's what I meant by that they're fast. We only had one block there because they run their offense very quick, and we also run our offense very quick too. So that's why it's been such a back and forth speedy game. Good recovery too by Bokniak.
Oh, nice play by
Yes.
Nicole there.
And Georgia College point. Yeah, Morgan Overly actually stepped in front of her too and picked it up. That was a good pickup.
Good kill there by Libby.
Tip by the Saints. Good pickup from the Bobcats.
That's that quick set, man. That's hard to deal with.
I was going to say, there's just not much you can do on that one. That was perfect communication on the Saints and connection.
And from a defensive standpoint, Caroline, correct me if I'm wrong, it's almost impossible to predict that's coming, right? I mean, if it's executed correctly.
Well, yes, you would have to jump sooner on the block too, which is hard for a middle because you don't know where they're going to set yet.
Right.
So, you know, it would have had to have been by chance sometimes.
Right, yeah.
You know, you just guess they're going to go there because Emma would have had to jump sooner.
But it's about impossible. Every time I see it, it's about impossible to stop. Flagler tried for the dump there. Okay.
It's kind of a 50-50 guess.
Right.
You could say, oh, they're going to do it, so I'm going to jump. And then,
Right.
But no, it's a very well executed play. And
Out of rotation, I'm
Out of
guessing?
rotation. Do you know I have never really seen that lately, but the last few games there's been an out of rotation by this team, Pembroke, and I think Francis
I
Marion.
believe you're correct,
I
yeah.
don't-
Yeah. So they're going to the score sheet now to look and see. So explain what's happening here, Carolina. How would you be out of rotation? Where's this at?
There's just a lot of places on the court that you have to either be in front of a person or to the left of a person or right of the person. In this one specifically, I'm trying to figure out which rotation they're in. I think they said the libero was in front when she shouldn't be.
Okay.
So, like, when I tell you have to be in front, I mean by like an inch, not
Okay,
even.
got you.
So as long as your feet are in front of that individual or to the right or the left.
Can't be beside them. Oh, what do we got?
Well, he's saying replay. So it looks like they were not out of rotation.
Okay.
That was just his fault. He might have thought libero, was in front when in fact she wasn't. So we're going to replay that point.
Okay.
8-8.
All right. Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, after being out for a while, it's hard for me to realize which rotation you're in and stuff, but you wouldn't know otherwise unless you played volleyball and where you have to stand. But
had a good job of officiating there by going over and checking who was supposed to be in the rotation. So 9-8 Flagler.
It's funny because people do think volleyball, they just show up, they stand in this spot and rotate and stand in this spot, but it's a lot more complex. Nice pass from Muller, and that was a hard serve. Good attack by Bokniak. Good pick up by Long. Roll shot by Crowell. Interesting tip choice by the Saints. She definitely knew she shook her head right away.
Yeah, as soon as she hit it, she sort of knew I had gone it.
Yeah.
So that keeps it at 9, and now we got Libby serving, who had a great run at that 4 set of Pembroke. Served about, I think we had about a 9-point run there.
She did. I honestly think it was about 12.
Yeah, let's see if we can't do 12 right now, Caroline.
There we
How
go.
about that?
Good block by Georgia College, and nice pickup by Mullering. They got to play to the whistle. Sarah Stewart with the roll shot over. Nice attack by Stewart, up by the Saints. And yeah, so our setter is back row right now, so she can't jump, and she jumped and sent it over. She can jump when she sets, but she sent it over on ours. So
okay, gotcha, yeah.
that was a good rally though.
10-9. Flagler. Here's usually, I always say, around the 11-point marks when people begin to have a little bit of separation one way or the other.
Yep. Nice block by Bogner in the middle. Right back at him on the outside. Tip by Stewart. Roll shot by Makovic. Nice attack by Bachniak on the back row. And that is out.
Hit the antenna, right?
Yep. Georgia College ball.
Good play in there. Tied it back up at 10. Back and forth in this one tonight, Caroline, right here in this set.
Yeah, I mean, our defense is doing great. I mean, I wish I could have counted how many seconds it was between their middle attack and their outside attack.
Right.
I mean, and there's a little bit of miscommunication there, but
I've heard you say, and you said this last week too, I think it bears repeating, play to the whistle. That's talk about that.
Well, it's, when you have a block that you feel like, oh, I just got that down, you can't always, because people come flying out of nowhere and dive and get it back up. So, Gretchen always teaches that, play to the whistle, and even in practice when you got the point or they had a double on the other side, we still play it out just because, you got to learn how to play even when the ref doesn't call what you think they should call. So, yeah, I mean, it almost just got us there. Great attack there by Rebecca Makovic.
Yeah, she's good. I don't know what her numbers are tonight, but she's had a good night.
Let's see, Rachel. After the second set, she had 4 kills, but she's probably about at 3 now in this one. So, and
we'll take a good break right there because that was a 3-point run by Flagler. So, again, that's the largest lead of the night was 3. We got it back to 2 here. We'll see what Morgan Overly can do.
I've been really impressed with Morgan Overly all season. She's been just a very consistent lean-on. Nice up by Bachniak. A lean-on player, though. And a kill for Sarah Stewart on the outside.
Yeah, again, started with a great dig by Libby there. I mean, that was a heck of a attack by Flagler there, and a nice attack by Sarah.
Yeah.
13-12. Agreed with Overly. She's having a good year.
Yep.
Good serve right there. Kind of caught Flagler off a little bit and went cross court there.
Rachel Makovic can get up. But as you can tell, I mean, when we go up swinging hard, we're getting the point.
Yep.
Or we're going to get them out of system. We just gotta attack harder at the net, especially in these crucial points. Just like that, and that was touched out.
Okay.
Good swing by Stewart.
It was, but I think you make a good point there. When you swing hard, you're forcing them out of system because they're having to really go after the ball, right? As opposed to if I'm just a lot of tips, I'm not putting me on my heels very much is what you're saying, correct?
Well, and I'll say this actually has not been quite the blocking game.
Right.
I mean, Georgia College Great kill for
Yeah.
Georgia College right there. We only have a combined 1 block.
Right.
And they have 3.
Right.
So swing away.
Right.
You know, swing away. When they're not blocking you down like that, you got to keep attacking hard.
Tied it up here.
Yeah, good. Ooh, on the nice serve by Cohen.
Telling you, that cross court. I've seen many times. And that wasn't a roll shot, but it wasn't a hard, it was kind of an in-betweener, if
Yeah.
you will.
It's just a good placement ball there.
15-14 Saints ahead here of the Bobcats. Saints up 2-0 in this match. Nice job by Libby.
And that was in. That was a great line shot, yeah.
I'm guessing Flagler's on their way to Augusta tomorrow. I think we're the travel partners.
They are. Flagler takes on Augusta University tomorrow at 2, and Georgia College is off tomorrow.
Yep.
But we'll be back in action Tuesday against Augusta University, 7 p.m. at home. Now, Augusta, some updates. Augusta's not playing tonight. I apologize. But, let's see. Francis Marion and USC are playing USC Aiken, and they are tied 1-1. And UNC Pembroke is trailing 0-2 against Lander University. Some updates in the conference. For those, I did hear that Augusta upset someone the other day. I wish I had that down, but this conference has been unexpected. Great placement by Emma Bogner in the middle.
Good quick set right there again. This is hard to handle. 16 all. We need to have about a 3 or 4 point run here to get that cushion you're talking about.
Yep. And this is my personal favorite rotation right here.
All right.
Good serve by Long. Almost an overpass. And what an attack there by Jordan Taylor for the Saints.
You are right when you talk about that the fast-paced offense they run.
Yep.
Everything's quick. You're exactly right. It's been fun to thank you for the knowledge lift tonight. And I always like to ask you questions. Lucky to have you on the broadcast. In fact, last year one of our Flagler parents emailed us after one of the games, said best broadcast you ever heard.
Well,
so
I appreciate
that was all for you.
I appreciate that, and
So
it's fun to do. It's fun to be involved in some way. I wish I could be back on the court,
Yeah.
but I'll take being able to watch.
That's a 2-0 run here by Flagler. Was 16 all, now 18-16. Then we get a good break there.
Get it back. Got to take advantage of these points here.
The last time I said, Libby, let's go on a 9-point run, or she wasn't able to convert. Yeah, we did lose it. It was after we thought we had it.
Maybe
and,
this is our time.
Yeah, maybe
This is our
so.
time.
Let's see here.
Kind of like a bump to the middle.
Crow,
See,
hard
good attack,
swing there.
and we picked
Yeah.
up the block. That's why you just swing away.
Dump
Good
there.
pickup by Mollering.
Yes, it was.
And that was a little disconnect there in the middle. So Logan Garcia picked up quickly there. We're doing great things.
We are. We're probably not finishing a lot, if you will, and some, with as much of a consistency probably as we need to.
And that's why you play to the whistle,
Yes,
folks.
there
Good
you
job,
go.
Georgia College, to keep that alive.
Because that play was over.
Yep.
And again,
And nice save by Crowell on her own swing. Just need to regroup a little bit real quick. Good up by Mollering again. She has had quite a night. Oh, and that's a double. But great play out by Georgia College on that. I mean, back-to-back we picked up on our own attacks.
you just talked about playing the whistle, and you're exactly right. There was 2 plays there where I stopped. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, they just swing in,
Yeah.
And that sails out. Georgia College now within 2. Still in this match, no doubt. I feel like we have quite a lot of the energy. just have got to get it tied up, and
You got a break there.
I'll say that
Nice
ace
serve.
helps out a lot. Nice ace by Emma Bogner.
Yeah. And Flagler will take a timeout. Emma does a good job serving.
She does.
So again, let's sort of talk about where we are here, 20-19. Emma serving. I don't know what our lineup looks like now, but this is a good opportunity here. Can we come out of this timeout, score, and keep this pressure on? But I thought an interesting statistic you talked about was that there's not been a lot of blocks. Talk about why that's been the case.
Honestly, I mean,
Because there's not been a lot of attacks. There's been a lot of tips.
well,
What do we got?
I'm really thinking because it's just been so fast. I mean, this is both sides are going so fast that both middles aren't really closing on the blocks on both sides. They might not be pressing hard enough too on their blocks, but also both sides are powering through. I mean, that's what we need to do.
Let me stop you. Pressing and powering through.
Yeah,
I'll
so
talk about
pressing
that.
on your block is really, when you go up with your hands, I mean, you are pressing as if you're going against someone else's hands.
Gotcha.
So that ball is guaranteed to fall on their side, not fall down right in front of you. So, like, when they do block and it sometimes drops right in front of you on your same side,
Right.
you would say you need to press harder.
Gotcha.
Because some people, I mean, just swing so hard, it moves your arms back, and then the ball just drops right in front of
Gotcha.
your face. So to press harder, and what you do also is you hit high hands off of blocks.
Right.
When you know they have a big block, you're going to hit that higher, and that's why we're able to continue to play after the fact of being almost blocked. See, great press by Sarah Mangan in the middle, and that goes down on their side.
Another good serve by Bachner there. She's really got kind of hit at the same spot there. It kind of drops quickly.
Yep.
It's a pretty good line drive serve, if you will. Change tempo on the there, went a little bit different angle. 20-all here in the third set.
Low set there, good adjustment by Mangan. I don't think that was planned.
I was going to say, it looked like a miss hit to me. Kind of hit the side of her hand.
Yeah, I don't think that one was
Yeah.
planned. We have Mollering back in the game now on the back row. And service error by the Saints keeping us tied, 21-21.
I think that's 3 this game.
In the net.
Yeah, in this particular,
Yep.
So again, we need a run right here to close this thing out. Take it to a 4 set.
Yep. This is absolutely key. Great press on their block. Good recovery by Mollering and communication from Bokniak. And that is out on Flagler.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to call a touch there for a second, but
I don't know who made that incredible save back there, but that point was because of that save. I don't know who. I think it might have been Jordan.
I couldn't see it. Yeah, I think maybe.
Oh, I thought that was out. We got a break.
Roll shot by the Saints. And we hit the antenna on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the Flagler players pointing. I thought it was a touch, and I saw the antenna shaking. So 22-all.
22-all, set 3. Georgia College has got to win this set to stay in the match. Good pass by Mollering. And what an attack by Sarah Stewart on the outside. I love watching her play.
She is absolutely, I'm telling you, last week was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And she continues to play with confidence. I don't know how many kills. She coming into this was Flagler was going to take a timeout.
She had 5 kills after the second set.
Okay, yeah.
But, I mean, she's had every bit of 4 to 5.
Yeah.
5 maybe in this one. So, yeah, she's really coming into the player I know that she's wanted to be all season. So, it's hard transferring.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that. Super nice young lady. Was in the office the other day with a prospective student athlete. We had a good little visit, and just really tickled to see her with a great smile on her face. She's always got really, really positive energy out here on the floor.
She does. I've noticed that as well.
Yeah. Tonight is pink night. You see the pink lines out on the court. Again, a reminder of to help us fight cancer.
Yep.
You can go visit the Side Out Foundation, and certainly appreciate everybody's support. Good crowd here tonight. good loud environment. Also want to give props to Garrick and Sean for the video pregame. Boy, that's a red, fantastic video as Nicole Cohen serves with the Bobcats up 23-22.
2 more points to close out this set and get us just 1-2. Good serve by Cohen. What a line shot by Rebecca Makovic.
Yeah, I've been impressed with her. Very consistent. Okay, so it's 23-all now. Flagler back. Nobody's been on the
anyone's game. And that's an ace for the Saints. And I believe Gretchen Krumdick will be taking a timeout for Georgia College.
Yep, so good timeout there. And again, I don't think I've seen more than a 3-point lead on either side. I think Flagler was up 13-10 at one point. We may have gotten up 1 or 2. So, you know, these teams are obviously very, very close. As you got do you have a score update there?
I do. Lander won 3-0 against UNC Pembroke, and then Francis Marion has a 2-1 lead over USC Aiken. So our conference cracks me up. It's anyone's game any day, and that's what I love about the Peach Belt too.
It is. This is and Aiken really distanced themselves at the beginning of the year. I don't know what their record was coming in tonight. I don't have it in front of me. Right there on the left. There you go.
Okay, yeah. UNC Aiken, they are 5-1 in the Peach Belt. They're 21-2 overall. They've only lost 2 games all season.
All right, Caroline. Let's get this thing to a 4th set here, but we got to win this point to continue the match.
Gotta have a good pass here. Good pass by Cohen. And that is a block out from the Saints, giving Georgia College a point. 24-24.
Oh, who's that kill? Is that Libby?
That was Libby Bachniak.
Okay.
Yep. Hard attack and use their block. We have seen ourselves in this position a lot this year.
We sure have.
Extra points.
I was going to say, we're going to extra points again.
So I'm glad we know how to play under the pressure. What a kill by Rachel Makovic. The Makovic sisters.
That ball went straight down, didn't it?
Yeah. So that is what we would say is we didn't press hard enough on the block. But, I mean, she just absolutely hammered through it.
I mean, that really did.
We were there. So.
Yeah, so we'll keep it here as we now down 1, 25-24. But we've had so many, I don't know what the numbers are, but frames that have gone to past 25 this year.
I mean, seriously, though.
As many as I remember.
Well, and that show, I mean, we know how to compete. We know how to compete, and we know how to not give up. So they've been in this position multiple times, and they know how to play out of it. So you got 2 coaches who have been in both these programs for a while now. You got Gretchen Krumdick. This is their 7th season for Georgia College. We also have Matt Folder. This is his 6th season at Flagler University. 2 experienced coaches in the Peach Belt Conference. So.
Well, so I heard you say the first thing is you got to have a good pass. So off of this serve here, it's where it all starts. So see if we can accomplish that and tie this thing up and get the service back.
Yeah, that was a good pass by Cohen. This is a hard serve. They got a good server back. Good pass by Cohen. Recovery by the Saints. Roll shot to the middle. And Libby Bachniak with the kill.
I thought that went down on our side. I'm telling you, this stuff happens so fast.
It does. We're tied up, 25-25.
That Libby's awful daggone good.
She is. I'm glad we get her another year. Emily Long back to serve. Great serve that dropped. Bachniak on the back. And Georgia College lead.
Excellent block there, I believe, by Bachner.
It was Bogner? I think it was Bogner.
Okay, yeah.
It was either Libby or Bogner.
Yeah,
but
I think it was Emma.
Okay.
So
Yep.
we
Way
get
to watch their son.
Oh, net cord there.
Great up by Mollering. Their tip by the Saints. Roll shot by Crow. And Flagler gets the point. We're tied again, 26-26.
That's a good point. Just had a lot of stuff there. I thought we had that thing about 3 different times. Oh, good match here, folks. Good match. Good play in here down the stretch by both teams. 26 all.
Their libero is currently out. Got to take advantage of that. Good recovery by the Saints.
Excellent.
Nice pass by Mollering. Nice kill by Emily Crowell.
Okay,
And
so
the Saints for the net.
take me through, when you say the libero's out, you got to take advantage of that. What does that mean?
I mean, she's their best passer on the court. Is typical, the libero who gets that
Right.
different colored jersey. They're considered the best passer.
Gotcha. So that one
best
rotation when
defensive
they're out. I
specialist,
got
yeah.
you, yeah.
So when she's out, that means their middle is playing
Right.
back row.
Gotcha.
So you got to send the ball to the middle.
Oh, heck of a dig right there.
That was a
As well by Libby.
And a block by the Saints. We're tied 27-27.
I feel like we're back at Francis Marion
I know,
last week
right?
right now.
I'm sure everyone's on the edge of their seats at home as well.
This thing is back and forth. Good playing by both teams. No timeouts left on either squad, so we're out. We're here for the rest of it here. 27 all.
Both teams have 3 hitting options in the front row right now. Roll shot by Crow. What an up by Long. The roll shot by Crow. Swing by Redfern, up by Moore, and good recovery by Stewart. And that was in for, I thought that was going out. Flagler now leads 28-27.
That was a great get there by Sarah Stewart.
Yep.
Okay, Flagler up 1, trying to serve for the match.
Good hustle by Stewart to keep us alive there. Tip by the Saints. And that falls on Flagler's side. We're tied here 28-28. Whew.
It's hard. Again, that ball came down so fast I couldn't tell. 28-28. Somebody's going to get 30 in this match at least. Let's see if it can't be the Bobcats to get there first. We got 29. Heck of a block there. Not sure what the...
I will say I am a little confused because I thought that you are still allowed to play the ball that they just played.
Okay, that was the question it looked like by the Flagler player. All right, Bobcats up 1, serving for the match. Good block. Heck of a shot by Crow.
Wow, what a save by the Saints.
It was.
It was a hard attack by Crow. Roll shot by Crow. Nice recovery from the Saints, too. And that ball goes out. Flagler point.
Had a situation here where she actually ran into the post. Now, if your foot goes underneath that's in the net, right?
Yeah.
It didn't happen. I'm just asking for clarity.
Now I might be wrong, but I think it has to be your full foot.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I should know that. But Flagler keeping the ball alive. Free ball over to Georgia College. Good pickup by Mollering. Nice attack by Crow.
Oh, what a
Good
swing.
save by their libero. And that hits the antenna. Georgia College point.
Boy.
We're 30-29.
I don't know what the velocity on that Crow swing was, but it had to be 170.
She's bringing the fire there.
My goodness.
And I love it. I love it.
That was a hard hit ball.
Yeah. Morgan Overly about to serve for the Bobcats. 1 point away from this set 3.
Oh, what a great save by Libby back there.
Yes.
Again.
Another save by Libby. Great defensive match here. Up by Mollering. And Georgia College with set 3 victory, taking us to set 4. What a battle from both sides. Wow.
Caroline, I got to be honest with you. I need a 3-minute break.
Yeah, I need some water. I need some water.
That was 31-29. Excellent set right there. And let's see if we can't take this thing to 5.
That takes a lot of, oh my goodness. Great job by Georgia College and the Saints. We will be back for set number 4.
We'll give you some numbers as soon as we get back here as well. So we'll see you back in about 2 minutes. And Sarah Stewart had 5 for the Bobcats. Diggs, not a bad night.
Wow,
She's
yeah.
looking at a 2020 night, which we haven't had this year. She's had 19 and 20 before.
Really?
And 19, like Kayla Norelli leads them in digs. Caroline, you talked about our defense being, you've been really impressed with our defense. Talk to me about what you see out there.
Our back row has been on point. I mean, you know, in the past I feel like there's quite a few balls that we would have maybe not hustled to or like gotten there quick enough, but I mean, between Mollering, Cohen, and Bokniak back there, I mean, you got a solid defense. And not only that, I mean, you got a great block. So, great kill by Emily Crow to give Georgia College their first point in set 4.
I like it when Crow swings with so. I like it when she's swinging hard.
Yes.
I just feel like good things are happening. That really helps us with energy too.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I mean, I said this when I was playing. When Taylor Savela would go up and get a kill, I mean, it gave me all the energy in the world. I could be having my worst night ever, and she'd be killing it, and I'm like, all right, I'm good to go. You know.
Well, the crowd gets into it. Oh, a nice block
that
out there.
That was a nice block by the Saints to Keon Stewart. But this is what I love about Stewart. I mean, okay, there's a time and place when you can smile and laugh it off, but she picks the right moments to just, all right, brush it off, I got the next one.
Yeah. swinging hard. Again, you made some good points tonight about swinging hard.
Yeah, that was a more blocking presence in that last set from both sides. So there's a little disconnect there on that set. But when they're both powering through, that's all you need. Kind of weird roll shot to the middle.
2-1 Flagler early here in the fourth set.
Just got a text that Kayla Brockway is tuning in tonight. Kayla was no doubt our best setter in college history at GC.
Heck of an effort there. Good, Kayla. I believe Kayla is in Florida. If she texts back, I believe in some professional school. We're getting ready to head to some professional school in the health science area.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Kayla was Peach Belt Setter of the Year during her tenure here.
She hit over 1,000 digs as a setter, too, come her senior year, so. We love Kayla Brockway.
Outstanding
so shout out
player.
Kayla Brockway.
Glad to hear you. Thanks for checking in tonight, Kayla. Flagler up 3-2.
Gotta love when alums keep, tune in for the live broadcast.
Well, they're tuning in for you, Caroline. How about that?
Not at all. Not at all. Nice up by Flagler.
That was good quick set there. Oh, good block there.
Tip deep, good communication by Bokniak. Double. I didn't really see that from my point of view, but point Flagler as they lead 4-2 in set 4. Georgia College trails 1-2. Got to win this to make us go to a fifth set. Nice swing by Sarah Stewart on the outside.
I go again with what you've said, Caroline. That does just help so much with confidence. It's just an emotional play. Really helps everybody.
Absolutely.
Nice job there by Sarah. Just swinging hard with a lot of confidence.
Yep. And blocking air on Sarah Stewart. Left there for the solo block. That's what I was telling you. I mean, Flagler's got that fast offense. Sarah Mangan couldn't quite get there. That middle position's a hard one to play. You got to block all three sides on as a defensive player, and it's hard to get there. Pass by Bokniak. Outside set to Stewart. Good pickup by Long.
That's out. Yep.
And that was out.
Yep. Sure was.
Number 13, Lindsey Glenn into play. This is her first showing of the evening. She has not been on the court quite yet, so.
We tried to get it. I'm telling you, that thing was about a millimeter from hitting us. We tried to get after it, but that was a hard hit ball. But just barely out. 5-4, again, trying to keep this thing close all point long. Oh, good job there. Okay, got a free ball, but good hustle there by Morgan and Nicole. That's out again.
That is out by Jordan Taylor on the slide.
Yep, tried the slide there. I used to see Brockway and Cervela with the slide once in a while. It's pretty effective.
I would say so.
5-all. Here in the fourth set, Flagler up 2-1. Oh, we'll take it.
Ace by Nicole Cohen. She's smiling, walking back there.
That's right. Practices that every day, right?
Every day. She's nodding. She's playing that.
That ball, it hit. That was a hard hit ball. Just really dropped over.
It gave Bobcats the lead, 6-5. And that is cross out there.
Flagler seems to try a lot of crosses. Am I picking up on that?
Definitely more cross shot team.
Okay, all right. And is that a philosophy, or is that basically playing what the defense gives you? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, they're talking and they're trying to read where their block is. We do set up to block line.
Okay.
So
okay.
If they're consistently hitting cross shot, then we got to adjust our block and come in more.
Well, in fact, that was a cross right there.
Yeah.
So that was, I believe, that was 2 in a row there. So I was just.
So we set up to take away line, and they recognize that, but they do hit real cross, which is really effective because not many teams can hit as cross as they are.
Right.
But Georgia College, 8-5 lead here pretty early on in set 4 as Flagler takes their first time out. And we will be back here shortly.
All right, welcome back to Millersville, Georgia, here in the Centennial Center. Bobcats up 8-5 here early in the fourth set. Flagler up 2-1 in the match. Nicole
Serve by
Cohen serve. That was a good serve.
Almost got her second ace of this set. Back row attack by Morgan Overly. Good press on her block. And Flagler gets it to fall.
I've always said the back row attack, I think, is so important because a good back row attack can also get you out of position defensively. And so whether you score a kill or not, the fact that you're getting him out of position is the key there.
And Georgia College practice that a lot.
We've always
back row attacks. And it rides the net out.
Well, that did. That rode the net probably 3/4 of the
all
way
right.
around it. Thought it was going to drop in. Just like that, it's 8-7, 2 in a row by Flagler.
Good pass by Morgan. Pick up by the Saints. Free ball over to Georgia College. Slide by Sarah Mangan. Good up by Jordan Mollering. Tip by Bogniak, pick up by the Saints. And a block by Sarah Mangan and Emily Long.
Nice block there. I don't know how many did. I'll tell you, if I say Jordan's name one time, I say it 100 times. She's pretty daggone good back here, Caroline.
She is. Let's see.
Man, she's just really tough.
She had, after set 3, 17 digs on the night, but it's definitely been more than that. What a kill there by Jordan Taylor for the Saints. Yeah, Mollering has done great on adjusting to her defensive stance on Flagler's attackers there.
9-8 in favor of Georgia College.
And another serve in the net.
We've been on the beneficiary receiving side of that several times tonight. Also want to welcome all of our Flagler listeners as well, and wherever you are across the country, for everyone, but particularly our guests from Flagler. Glad to have them aboard.
Yep, glad our student-led Bobcat Network can put this on for family and friends back at home.
I tell you, they do a great job. I'm not sure who's directing tonight. Did that go in? Yes, it did. Libby went right down the line, a little placement shot down the line. Kind of a roll shot, if you will.
Yep.
But I believe Garrick's up there tonight. I'm not sure if Thompson, I'm not sure who all's got it tonight. So I apologize, but I don't know who's running the booth tonight. But we got 1, 2, 3 camera operators tonight.
Yeah, they do really great with this broadcast.
Net camera tonight's awesome as well. Flagler scores that one. Bobcats up 11-9. Tonight was also retiree night. Georgia College employees who retired on hand with us tonight.
Yeah, we got that set up this past year, Georgia College Retiree Association. So kind of a brand new program. We're going through the Georgia College Foundation. So if you're interested, retiree from Georgia College, let us know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're just trying to plan more events for people to get involved in and take advantage of other benefits and whatnot. So.
And we've got alumni awards tomorrow night. Our 2 Hall of Fame members, Mandy Chandler-Sabilski, here tonight with softball, and Eric Sakara with tennis.
Yes, and they have broken so many records. I didn't even know. Goodness gracious.
Bobcats with an ace right there by Libby Bogniak.
Georgia College with a 4-point lead. This is exactly where we need to be here in set 4.
Yeah, a good chance to separate here, up 4. Let's see if we can take it to 5. And we do.
And that's out. I mean, we have to have all the energy going into this 5th set. I mean, a 5th set with Flagler, we've been there many times. So.
Well, haven't we, though? That's almost basically what's going to happen. And I don't want to speak too soon. I certainly hope it happens tonight. Oh, look. Oh.
Emma Bogner, I think, lost a little bit of her step there on the block.
Yeah, that was one of those passes that just too far in for the setter, and then they just dumped it. And
yep.
Really tough, difficult play. 14-10 Bobcats. Flagler serving. Crow with a running roll shot.
Good up by Long. And Georgia College in the net.
I believe that was.
I think it was Stewart.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. 14 Kennedy Muff still back to serve for the Saints as they trail by 3.
So 2 in a row there. Bobcats up 5, now up 3. Need to stop here, get that ball back.
And Saints with the ace.
Yep, Libby just took her eye off of it, so sort of knew it as soon as she received it.
Yep. Got to get it back here and keep this little lead.
3 in a row. I tell you, if we go to 4 here, I'm not so sure you don't call a timeout.
I think I agree, but Crow puts it down.
Yeah, and again, that comes at a pivotal time there. We needed some energy, needed some confidence.
Yep. And that's where your senior leadership comes in, too. Great play by senior Emily Crowell. Emma Bogner back to serve.
It was a good server.
Yes, I agree.
And it's not a hard serve. It's kind of an in-between. She places it very well.
And, well, last year when Taylor Savela was here, Taylor would serve for the middles. So Emma Bogner hasn't served her last 2 seasons. It's been Taylor. So we've never – nice up by Emma, too, on the back row.
That was fantastic. Free ball here. Let's see what we can do with it.
Nice attack by Sarah Strew on the outside.
I'll tell you, again, you can just see the smile on her face. You know she's swinging hard every time
Seriously.
she goes up.
Yeah, Flagler timeout as Georgia College leads 17-12 in set 4. We'll be back.
We'll be right back here again. Thanks, folks, here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network. As the teams come out of their timeout, let's set the stage for you. Bobcats up 17-12. Bobcats down 2-1 in the match, hoping to take it to a 5th set. And as we come to the stretch run of the season, my broadcast partner here, I cannot remember, so I'm asking you if you will be available, because I believe at some point you have a marriage that you are involved in. Is that correct? But I can't remember if that's during the season or at the end of the season.
It is in the end of the season. It's December 14th, so
congratulations.
I will be available.
Congratulations, Caroline.
Thank you. Good old Georgia College story.
Yes.
Met at Georgia College, getting married at Georgia College.
Absolutely, I love it.
Roll shot by Crow there. I didn't know that there's some, and that is out. Got a little lucky on that one, Wendell.
Yep. The let's see. Okay, Flagler substitute.
Yeah, you know, Rebecca Makovic just set out this whole fourth set. I'm not quite sure. I mean, she just had 6 kills in the last set, so I don't know. I know she kind of fell on her ankle weird at one point.
Could be,
but she's back in the match.
Oh,
and good save by Long.
That was. Oh, nice press there.
And it's still, and we couldn't quite save it. Flagler ball and point.
I think that ball Livy saved was going out. It was close.
I think they all yelled out too. But
Yeah. And I think they're actually talking about it now.
I don't know though. Some of these balls have just fallen quick
Right.
in, and you don't seem to think it's going in.
Good dig there by Libby.
Stewart with the roll shot. And didn't quite press hard enough on the block. That's Flagler point.
Again, Flagler going cross court there. So Bobcats up 18-12, now 18-14 is 2 in a row there by Flagler with a couple of errors by the Bobcats.
Good tip by Crow. Nice save by the Saints.
It was. Talk about play to the whistle. I thought that ball was dead.
Yeah. Tip by Stewart. Good up by Bokniak. Nice attack by Crow. And that is out on Flagler. Great swing there by Emily Crow on the right side, giving GC a 5-point lead. Great place to be.
That was a good swing there by Crow. Good set. Good playing out here right now, both teams. 19-14.
And Crow had a great game against Flagler last time they had a matchup, so really need to keep giving her the ball.
Pass there, and that was a kill by Stewart on a press. Bobcats up 20-14. Morgan Overly serving.
And not much you can do on that with an overpass by Overly.
Back-to-back overpasses there
Yep.
for both teams. 20-15. Bobcats 5 away, Flagler 10 away from 25. Bobcats, let's see if we can't take that 1 point, get it right back.
Good pass by Mollering. Hard attack by Stewart, blocked by the Saints. And then just trailing by 4 now. Update in the Peach Belt Conference. Francis Marion was up 2-1 on USC Aiken. USC Aiken just came back with a 25-11 victory, and now they're going to set 5.
So they're going to 5.
They're going to 5. Hope we go to 5.
Bobcats need a few more to go to 5.
Good save by Morgan.
Good effort there. Let's see if we can't take advantage of this.
What a hard attack, though, by Rachel Makovic to give the Saints a point.
And Coach Krumdick with 2 timeouts left. Thought about taking one there. See if we can't keep it. See if we can't get this point and keep that timeout if we need it.
Yeah, need this point right here. And Stewart with a
goodness.
hard attack. And another one, and it goes out. Point Georgia College.
Yeah, Sarah's just swinging with so much confidence, and you know how that feels, Caroline.
Yeah.
When you got it rolling, you just the thing feels like a hot air balloon just sitting up there for you, you know.
Yep. Yep, she's doing great. Nicole Cohen back to serve for Georgia College.
Good serve, kind of got him out of position there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And save by Georgia College.
that
and
was
a point.
fantastic.
Hey, it doesn't always have to look pretty.
But if you've said it once, you've said it 20 times. Play to the whistle. That ball was dead right here. I don't know. I think it was Morgan that got that ball back
Morgan
over
got
there.
it. Emily waited on it on the net.
My
And then
goodness.
Sarah got it over there. So, and great position by Sarah Mangan. Give Georgia College a 6-point lead. Let's see.
Again on the overpass there. Yep.
Thought Flagler was going to take a timeout. Up 23-17. Georgia College 2 points away by taking set 4. Love the hustle by Georgia College here in set 4. And Mangan couldn't press hard enough on the block. Saints point.
(23-18). So a 5-point lead. Really imperative here. The Bobcats.
And
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Coach Krumdick take a timeout here. 23-19, so that's 2 in a row.
see her maybe giving it one more.
Yeah, I think one more here. Let's see what we got.
Good pass by Cohen. Good save there by Bokniak on her own hit. Little shot by Cohen. Didn't think there was a touch on that. Good hustle by Cohen. Tip and recovery by the Saints. Short free ball. And Georgia College with a point after a Flagler hitting error.
Sarah Mangum's, it ended up being effective, but she kind of just tipped it with like literally the tip of her finger.
Yeah.
She 24-19, Bobcats with game point here.
And that is out. Georgia College set 4 victory. And we're heading to a game 5. What's new in Centennial Center? Game 5.
Game 5, and I'll tell you, I'd like to look back at the record books. It seems like every match we have with Flagler goes 5. Unbelievable. So after what's our line here? The first two the scores tonight were in the first 2 sets. Where am I missing this at?
I know I'm missing it too.
I don't see the score, but anyway, looked like Flagler certainly dominated the first 2, and I wouldn't say they got the better of the first set. Second set was pretty daggone close. The middle 2 pretty close, and then this one was close as well, though we got ahead a little bit. So, folks, we'll be back in about 2.5 minutes to set the stage for you, as it's Flagler over 2 sets and the Bobcats with 2 sets. We'll decide it all here in about 2 minutes at the Centennial Center. And we're back at Centennial Set for the 5th and final set at the Centennial Center. Georgia College 2, Flagler 2, and Bobcats hit 212 that set, and Flagler 68 it looks like. So our line score tonight, 25-19 Flagler, then 25-21 Flagler, then Bobcats win the next 2, 31-29 in a critical, and then 25-19. Caroline, let's talk about, because it looks like a lot of energy coming out of the Bobcat huddle there, right?
Yep.
What do we want to, obviously, you want to get off to a good start in these 5th sets.
Obviously, yep. I mean, 5th set, game to 15. I mean, this is the mental battle. You're tired. Emotions are high. You want to win this one. So, personally, I always think the first 5 points are the most important.
Right.
Yes, we didn't get the first point here, but this is pretty key going forward. Just got to regroup and get on track here.
So down 2-0, but I like our energy.
We've been faced with this multiple times this year. We're not new to a 5th set. Wow, great job by Bokniak to not get a double call. Saints with the point.
Yeah, Saints out 3-0. I think Coach Cronin thought about calling a timeout there. Certainly we're going to call one if this goes to 4, but let's get it to 3-1 here. Good serving there.
Almost an overpass, and good kill by Emma Bogner in the middle, giving Georgia College first point on the board.
Yeah, I like that. Good quick set there.
Yep.
Worked out well.
Bogner is really good at hitting those corners, and
Yep.
that's what she's got to do here in set 5. It's Libby Bokniak's back to serve. Couldn't quite get there on the touch from the block.
Thought we had that one. Flagler was the pass and the set were both a little awkward. They're both a little off, if you will, and ended up coming out with it. 4-1. Flagler up early here in set 5.
I will say it's getting a little more quiet down here, and gotta pick it up. It looks like, yep, Gretchen's gonna call a timeout. Georgia College with a slow start in set 5 as they trail 1-5. We will be back here in about 60 seconds. Well, we're back after a Georgia College timeout. Rough stop for the Bobcats as they trail 1-5 in set number 5. Flagler back to serve. Good pass by Bokniak. Tip by Crowell. Makovic with a kill as now they lead 6-1. Quick update for you. USC Aiken did win set 5, 15-9 against Francis Marion. Update in the Peach Belt.
6-1. This is critical right here.
Good recovery by Long. Free ball over to Flagler.
Wow.
And that is out, Georgia College.
All right, let's see if we can't get on a run of our own here, Carolina.
I like it. Emma Bogner back to serve. Been a great server for us tonight. We've got Emily Crowell in the front row, Sarah Mangan, and Sarah Stewart. Good up by Bogner. Tip and attack by Sarah Mangan. Nice attack by Stewart. And that's a kill for Sarah Stewart on the outside.
2 good digs there by Emma Bogner on that one. Really good point there. Serving and getting 2 key digs. That's excellent job, Emma.
And they're going to key in on a middle. When a middle's back row, they're going to send it to him every time. So great. And that is blocked out by Crow and Mangan.
7-3, so the Saints 1 point away from changing sides of the benches.
We'll say Rebecca Makovic went on quite the serving run last time she was back to serve on this side. And a little too far out by Emily Crow on the right side. We're going to switch sides as Flagler leads 8-3. Set 5 game to 15.
Good match, Carolina, all the way around. We're certainly not in the best of positions right now, but we have obviously shown that this is a very, very even match.
Yep. It is. And with the Peach Belt Conference, it really is. It's anyone's game. When you show up for that match, it is anyone's game. So, great game by both sides. Excited to see how this is going to turn out. Great play there by Georgia College.
Play the whistle, as you said.
Yep. What a kill, though, by Rachel Makovic.
Flagler up 9-3. We're going to take our second timeout. I like that timeout there because you're running out of time here at 9-3. So, again, got to get a point coming out of this, and we got to get on a run. With only 3 points, I think Flagler's been 3-0, then it was 3-1. Then I think it was 7-1, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it got to 7.
Yeah, and then so now so it's been 3 by Flagler, then 4 by Flagler, then 2 by Flagler. So I like this timeout here.
Runs in the 5th set are
Yeah, and because you only got 15 points.
Yeah.
An early run is awful difficult.
Yep. We're still composed.
Agreed.
We just gotta pick up the energy that we had in that 4th and 3rd set. Right now.
Agreed. Yeah. There's not a 6th set, right?
No, there's no more waiting around now. It's now or never. Got a good back row in right now too. Getting our offense set up for a good front row attack. Mullering's had a great game.
She's has.
Had over 20 digs now tonight. And that's 2 cross court. Oh, they do touch.
Yeah.
Good. Touch by Flagler.
Yeah, your angle you couldn't see there, but it was perfect for me. It was touched. Yep.
All right, Morgan Overley back to serve for Georgia College. Great consistent server for us. And blocked out by Georgia College, giving Flagler back the ball in the point. Rachel Makovic back to serve.
The Makovic sisters have 25 kills between them tonight.
I did read the feed, and they are twins. I didn't realize that. The Makovic twins, and that is in. Nice placement by Sarah Stewart.
Nice swing again. Really like it. Good job there. Now we got Nicole coming to serve in. We're 10 away from 15. Flagler 5 away, but we need a run here, about 3 or 4 in a row, Caroline. Need to force a timeout on the Flagler side.
Need a good run, and nice serve by Cohen. Good pass by Cohen as well. Tight set, not much Libby could do with that. Giving Flagler back the ball in the point. They have their best server, Rachel Parada, back to serve for Flagler. I don't think she played the 4th set.
I don't remember her.
Yeah, I think she sat out the last set.
Heck of a serve.
She comes in with an ace.
You came in, yeah.
I told you she's 3rd in the conference with service aces per set. So she's definitely Flagler's best server.
Changing the spots here on her delivery. Let's see where she goes with it this time.
Out of system play by the Bobcats. Good execution by Bokniak. Good up by Cohen. Back row attack. Roll shot by Morgan Overley, getting their middle involved. Good up by Morgan Overley again. Georgia College need to get in system here. Good up by Cohen. Slide in.
That was a tip.
That was out on Georgia College. I will say from my angle, I didn't see a touch.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought I did. Okay. Okay.
Regardless, I guess it's their boy.
Right.
I didn't necessarily see one, but nice play by Emily Long.
Good dump there, and play to the whistle. There you go. Good.
Flagler keeps it alive. And Flagler with the block.
(14-5), so Flagler serving for it, and their best server came in and has done what she's in there to do. It's a 4-point run.
Good kill there by Sarah Mangan.
Bobcats not going away, 14-6.
Jordan Mullering back to serve for Georgia College. Have a free ball over to the Saints. And that is blocked out. Flagler University Saints take set 5 and win the match 3-2. What a hard-fought battle by both teams. But Flagler comes out with the victory. We will be back here in Centennial Center this Tuesday against Augusta State University, 7 p.m. Tune in, and thank you for joining us today, and thank you to our Bobcat Network, all our students who work so hard to put this broadcast on for you all at home.
Caroline, that's four of our last 5 matches have been 5-setters.
Wow.
So that's quite a statistic there. But came up on the short end tonight there. I don't know if we're going to get Coach Crumduck over here. Let's get Coach Crumduck over here and talk to her for a minute. It looks like our broadcast folks are going to interview. We're going to interview Coach Crumduck. So we'll do the close-up cam here for you. As we get our, and we won't have final numbers here, but as Coach Crumduck comes up, we do have final numbers. All righty, Al Weston, thank you, sir. So, Coach, as you,
Are we still on?
Well, we are.
Oh.
So there we go. Are we still on? We never were. Are we all? We're good. All right. Okay, here we're live with Coach Crumduck. Coach, first of all, let me say I'm proud of this team.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great effort tonight. Thought we played well and really controlled set 4. Talk about coming out on the 5th set. What do you got there? What do you see? How do we do? This is our 5th set game in the last 5, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What do we got?
I just think, I don't know. I don't think it's an overconfidence problem. I don't think it's a nervous or a scared. I think we do get a little rattled, like, because passing has always been on, and so when it all of a sudden doesn't happen right away, I think that kind of flusters us a little bit. But I mean, I'm really proud of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they stayed in it. They did not quit. You could have easily rolled over and like gone home, and we didn't do that, and I'm really proud of them for that. So, I mean, they're fighting. They are not quitting, which is, shoot, Libby had a double-double.
I agree with you.
Quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So did Sarah Stewart.
Sarah Stewart
at
did.
16 and 12, I believe, or 16 and 6.
She did, 16 and
12.
Yeah, that's great for her.
Yeah.
Jordan had another 20-dig match. I mean, like, our defense and our passing is keeping us in it.
Yeah, well, Caroline and I have been talking about that. Our defense has really been good. Our blocks have been good.
Yeah.
So a good play overall, but again, I think that to come back from being down 2-0 to get to where we are says a lot about our squad.
Yeah, I mean, they do. They fight hard. I would like to say we're in a good spot.
Right.
We're getting there.
Yeah,
we're getting to that more comfortable, more confident spot. I think our confidence got shooken up a little bit at the beginning, and we went after some tough competition, and that kind of rattled us a little bit. So we're fighting, and they work hard every day in practice. So
I know you were pleased with a good week of practice, and I thought it showed tonight.
Yeah, I think it did too.
Tonight.
Yeah, we definitely we worked through a lot of things. So it was good to see some of that tonight. So
we appreciate you joining us. We'll be right back here with Augusta on Tuesday night. For Coach Crumduck, I'm Wendell Staten. We'll see you next time on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.